All right, so here we are in Levin, and we're here with Melanie. So Melanie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm a fourth year in NGG in Ishmael Sabor's lab in the biology department. So that's a lab that studies like touch, pain, and itch, and my project focuses more on like the role of touch neurons in stress, anxiety, depression-like related behavior. I'm also the co-president of Just this year.
Nice. All right, so we are currently in a conference room in Levin. So is this where you have lab meetings and you can see things are taped up because we're during COVID?
Yeah, there are much bigger ones. This is just a little one.
Yeah.
Yeah, lab meeting and bigger ones.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you choose to come to Penn?
For I guess like a few different reasons. Community-wise, I noticed, like compared to other interviews that I went to, that the students at Penn actually seemed like they were friends with each other. I got like a vibe that they were all like happy to see each other, and like it was like a reunion, and like a lot of the students come to the recruitment events. And I remember at other schools it seemed like it was almost hard to get like current students to come to some of the recruitment events, and I'm like, why is that?
Yeah.
But it didn't seem like that at Penn, and now that I'm on the other side, like people do like really enjoy the recruitment events, and like people are friendly with each other here, and I think that maybe that's not the case at similar schools. Also, just like science-wise, there were like multiple labs doing things that I would be interested in doing, rather than going somewhere else where you're interested in like one person, maybe they don't have funding, you never know, like it doesn't work out personality wise, but there were like a lot of options at Penn science wise. Yeah, so I ended up doing like 4 rotations because I just couldn't decide. So yeah.
And well. All right, Melanie, so we're in Levin. Can you tell us what's special about this building?
This building is connected, so like my lab is in Leidy labs, which is connected to this building, which is connected to that building across, like through an underground tunnel. So these are like 3 School of Arts and Sciences building. This is where a lot of the biology and psychology labs are. And this building in the basement is where there's a big lecture hall where there's a lot of seminars and stuff, but also usually in 3rd year, NGG students are required to TA for one class, and the class that most students TA for is the Intro Neuroscience class, which is downstairs in this building. So
yeah, so if you're in neural, you would be probably coming to this building.
Yes, it's very convenient for me because I was already here.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it was a trek for me.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's awesome. This building also has a lot of light, as you can see, which is also a nice place to study. And those are, I think, neurons, right, Melanie?
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a network
artistic.
Yeah, outside of the building. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for giving us a mini tour of Levin.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going from Levin to Leidy, and they're connected through like it's a very stark contrast between the buildings, that you can see the difference.
Yeah, so we have more old school, right, with new. But at least they're connected. So during the winter, you don't have to go outside to go across buildings,
yes,
which is nice. All right, so here we are with Melanie again. We're in the Leidy labs. And then, so yeah, Melanie, you're co-president of Just. Can you tell us a little bit about Just mission?
Yeah, so Just, the longer name is the Ernest E. Just Biomedical Society. It's a kind of a BGS-centered student group, and the purpose is to support the academic and professional development and the retention of Black and underrepresented minority students in BGS. And we do this through like various professional like workshops, having people come from career services to talk about anything, social events, do a lot of like happy hours and stuff like that. We have a seminar series where historically we've invited people from like alternative careers to talk about like how they got into what they do and what they're doing now.
Right.
But this year we've also added a kind of a workshop that's focused on kind of, I guess, like more like science ethics and our role as scientists in society, and bringing in kind of speakers from philosophy and stuff like that to talk about like, racism in science and like how our science might be contributing to that, and certain things like that. We're also introducing a reading group to like read essays and discuss them. So this is kind of a newer thing this year, but in general, like social, professional development, and now more of like ethical discussion. Those are kind of like our three big things right now. Social events now are virtual.
Right.
But at some point it would be nice to do another happy hour in person.
Right.
But
yeah, well, I know I went to the first event that you guys had. I forgot what the name of the person, but it was the one that you guys just had.
It was actually like a graduate student in the philosophy department.
Yeah, here at Penn.
Yeah.
That was great, and I like how you guys are incorporating it into a workshop style too. It's like that, especially being in a virtual format. Like at least you have the small breakout rooms for discussion, which are important.
Yeah, we have a really big executive board this year, and we're doing a lot of work trying to put together as much as we can now, and like when we can't like meet each other.
But it's been great so far. So I'm excited for the initiatives that you guys have going right now. Do you have a favorite? I mean, you've been co-president for this is your second year?
Yeah.
Right. Do you have a favorite event by any chance?
Honestly, probably we did a candle making event last year. That's all the stuff that's in person. It's similar to like a paint night, but it was making candles.
That sounds really interesting.
We've also done a few paint nights, which is fun too. So those are fun.
But I'm sure that there's always like a quizzo and things now virtually that people will be able to do.
Right. Yeah, we're trying now.
Yeah. But those sound like great initiatives. So thank you so much. Alright, so we are here in the Lynch laboratory, actually on a balcony overlooking the biopond with Melanie again. So Melanie, can you tell us a little bit about this building?
So this is, I guess, the third of like the neuroscience-ish arts and sciences buildings. Leidy, Levin, and Lynch is this one. This is the one that is like over the biopond that has nice balconies. So my lab does some of our experiments in this building. Also, we're kind of like, we do a lab meeting in Levin, like our wet lab is in Leidy. We do some stuff over here. But because this is a biology department building, it's nice to have like a greenhouse attached to this. Like it's in biopond. There's like lots of nice plants everywhere and stuff.
Are there other PIs here from the neuroscience program?
Nick Bentley has some NGG students and is in this building. Harvey Grill, I don't know if he has any NGG students now. I don't think so, but I think he's on like some list of faculty for NGG. Mark Schmidt. I think that's it off the top of my head. Right now.
And so I have a random question for you. So, do you have a favorite food truck?
A favorite food truck?
Yeah, because I feel like Penn is known for having like a lot of food trucks, and I don't know if you have like a favorite one. Magic Carpet. Yeah. Can you tell us what Magic Carpet?
Magic Carpet is a vegetarian food truck. I'm not a vegetarian, but like the food is really, really good. The tofu meatballs are like the best.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are not vegetarians and love the tofu meatballs from there.
Right. So I think that might be all I get.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
And the line also, if you go right at noon, is super long. You have to like go like probably like at 1 or something when the lines die down because it's so popular.
Yeah, and it's also one of the few food trucks I think takes credit card.
Oh,
the
nice.
Other ones like take Venmo now and stuff too. So you don't have to have cash
anymore.
If you wanna go.
Yeah. That was always I know Rafa's is another food truck that takes Venmo, which is
I
nice.
had that for the first time because she's operating during COVID.
Yeah.
And she brought me like the burrito to lab.
Yes, I know. I've
like,
ordered. Yeah, I've ordered from her too. Yeah, the plantain burrito. Man,
okay, that sounds good.
it's amazing. Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.